Go.
Welcome to the Sips and Smut podcast. I'm Maddie,
I'm Jordan.
and today I will be interviewing Jordan because she was lucky and got to go to the book boyfriend event in Texas. I'm jealous. I wish I could have gone. It looked so cool. You kept sending me pictures and videos the whole time, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I can't wait to hear all about it."
It was really, really cool. I this is my first book event that I've ever gone to. Like on other than the Scholastic Book Fair when you were in school, like that was the
Hey,
most I had gone.
not the Scholastic Book Fair,
And then this one in particular was dark romance themed. So I was
which
very
is
excited
really
because that's
fun.
one of my favorite
Yes,
genres. So this was hosted or coordinated by the Love Affair bookstore in Midland, Texas. And they're the OG romance store there. Because apparently there was like one other one, but I had never heard of them. Anywho's, they put this together and they actually were able to get in touch with the male models, excuse
that
me,
was really cool.
of some of the covers. And by that I mean like the
They're
covers
hot.
of the Lord series, in
Yes.
particular, with Madness, Carnage. Oh, I'm blanking. There was another one. I can't remember. It was one of the ones that he didn't make it. But anyways, so yeah, those there's four of them. So Jared Cerneman, who is on the cover of The Devil of Dublin, written by B.B. Easton.
Yes.
Robbie McMahon, he was on the cover of Carnage, and Kayllum, I don't know his last name. He's on the cover of Madness, and then it was something Black. Captain, I think he goes by Captain Black or something like that on his socials. But he's like
Nice.
on one of the covers of her books, and he's also on the cover of Molly from H.D. Carlton. So that's another one that
Ooh,
yeah. So I was actually really excited to meet him because I was like, I was gonna bring that book for him to sign too. He didn't make it. He pulled out. So I was like, damn it. But anyways, so so three out of the four were there, and then we had two narrators, Eric Nolan, who
love.
is the Devil of Dublin book, and he also does a lot of other different ones, like a really
Such a
popular one, Leather
blackbird.
and Lark, and Scythe and Sparrow. He's done those. He voiced those, and he also has
He's so good.
audio on Quinn. He does audios on Quinn too. So I found that out. I was like,
That's fun.
he's it's all over spicy.
And I love me
He's
an Irish
he's an
accent.
Irish man, like a real. He's from Ireland,
I
like
mean, that
yeah. It
is an
was
Irish man.
huge. He was so tall.
Some of them are just like,
Giants. Like I look so tiny compared to him. Then there was
as I
Corvin
know,
King. Corvin
yes,
King was there, and
that was
that
really cool.
was
I loved your
that was
videos
so
with him.
cool.
I was watching those and I was like, I'm dead.
I was like, oh my gosh. I was so excited to see him because I have a lot of his books that he's done,
Yeah,
and I've listened to him for a while on different books. So it was, and I don't think he's really done that many events. So I was really excited to actually meet him and take pictures and all that with him too, and have him sign my books. But he also he voiced he did narrated Madness. So it was like a trifecta. So you had the author, Shantel Tessier was there signing books. Then you had the
ugh,
cover model, Kayllum, who was there also signing books and taking pictures. And then you had the narrator, Corvin, signing and taking pictures. I
oh
was
my
like, this
God,
is
how cool.
fabulous. So I was like, yeah,
How
I was
cool.
so thrilled to go for that. And then Pbsquamer, he is a social media
Yes.
influencer and he's a book talker. He's
I love their
the
podcast.
man
They're
that
so
loves
funny.
spicy books, and I am here for it. He's known for like identifying as Josh from Lights Out, and he actually signed one of my books that I have because I have like all these different editions of Lights Out. So, but he signed the this one. He signed on the trigger warning page, which I thought was really great.
Love it.
So it was really cool. And
God,
he's so
I
nice.
love
Him and Nikki Kupps, his assistant, very nice, lovely people. If you
they
don't already
I
follow them for whatever
yes,
reason, go follow
you
them. They're
should because they're
amazing.
super cool. Um,
And then,
that was really cool that you got to meet them.
mhm,
Just because we've been watching their stuff forever.
yeah. And then on top
The
of that,
Smash Cast, so good.
there was five authors. Luna Mason was one of them. She couldn't make it due to some visa issue that we're still having, and of course the
Oh,
government
it sucks.
shutdown.
That, yeah.
It was still kind of hard.
That
So she
tracks.
couldn't make it. She was like, she had her stuff packed, ready to go because she has other events that she was going to after that. She was waiting for the green light all the way up until like
Ugh.
the day of, and then she announced like a couple hours before, like I've tried. They said no, like they're not. I can't. She felt so bad, and I know she was
Yeah,
saying like.
I mean that's not her fault. You can't mess around with your
Yeah.
visa. Like you
Yeah, and
because it's
she had
considered
filed
work
for it for
and
a while, like a while back, and was waiting on it, and yeah, so it was
that
just bad.
sucks.
So she couldn't make it there.
Hmm.
So I didn't get my book signed
It's
by
okay.
her,
That's not her
but
fault.
yeah, but Kate Oliver is another one. Raya or Raya Morris Edwards, BB Easton, who wrote
Hmm.
Devil of Dublin, and Jill Ramsauer. I'm sorry about your last name, but I got her books. I will post like pictures of these later because I just got a lot of books.
That
I
looks really good.
so her it was
I
six
love the sprayed
books.
edges.
It's 6 books and it's rainbow colored of sprayed edges and it's gorgeous. They're all foil. I
Oh, that's extremely satisfying to my
and they were on
brain.
sale because she has like a ton. So and she sold out. There was so many people there. So
Yeah.
I I will say this, there was a bit of a hiccup because I don't think they expected it to be so big. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
I know you were
so
saying that.
yeah, it there was a line when I got there.
It was
So
you sent me the picture. It's like around the building.
and into another parking lot. Like it was
It
still
was a
going. I got there
yeah.
and people were still coming and getting behind me. So it's just like it
Well, I
was
saw some videos too. Pbsquamer was like walking in and did a video of just, like everybody saying hi to him.
Mhm.
And he was like, it's kind of those moments where like I feel like I made it.
I was
He's like, I'm
actually in that
pretty sure
video.
you've made it.
Yeah, he made it. Oh, yeah. But I was in that video he posted. I was actually there at
I
the
love that. And you sent it to me and you're like, I was there.
No, I was in the front. So I'll explain why I was in the front at that time because this was much later in the day here in a second. So rewind. There's a morning session and then there was an evening session. They did do an announcement in their event page that they are going to open an hour early because there were so many people that signed up for the morning.
Yeah,
I
that's good.
saw that, and so I live far away from Midland, but it is still drivable. It's like 4.5 hours. I still didn't want to
That
do all
sounds
that in one day
terrible.
because I'd have to get up
No,
like
that's a
at
long,
3 or 4 in the morning just to get there
because that's
at
nine
9.
hours
Yeah,
total.
yeah, that's
So
too much.
no,
So
too much in a day.
I am fortunate enough to have relatives that live in Abilene. So Abilene is like in between the DFW area. Abilene is like 2.5 hours, and then another 2.5 hours to Midland. So that's what I did. I drove to Abilene, stayed the night there, got up early, got ready, got all my books. I had a cart with me, but it broke when I got there. I was so mad.
That
I was so mad.
sucks.
Yeah, because I looked like a crazy bag lady with like 2 big bags full of books trying to get them all
I
signed.
just imagine now all I imagine you is like with a shopping cart that's got like a wonky wheel, but you're
Yeah.
also this like crazy bag lady just walking through Midland, Texas.
I wish it
Like
even had like the wheel popped off. Like I wish it even had the wheel. It would have been like
you're
on the
just dragging,
ground.
you're
Yeah.
dragging your little
They would have
cart.
hated me. They'd have been like, here she
Oh
comes. But
God.
no, I didn't even take that sucker out. I just left it in the car. But anyways, so I got there like, I don't know, 8:30-ish, and there was a line. People were there before 6.
That's dedication.
Well, I think they were smart because I think they recognized that
No.
this was going to be a big event, and it
Yeah.
was. So they started letting
I
people
have
in at 9 to try to
I
get them
refuse to get out
through
of bed
this process
before.
because they
Yeah.
held the event at Cuthbert Mansion in Midland. I'll just
I would
say
have
it was
I
not a
would have
mansion.
I was like, I want a mansion.
It's not a mansion. It's just an event center for like weddings and quinceañeras and stuff. It really just wasn't big enough. That's all. And so
Yeah.
that's really what the issue was. It just wasn't big
So we
enough.
need a
And so they're
we need a mega mansion.
Yeah. So they started getting people in, and I didn't get in until almost 11. And I had already
Holy
bought,
cow. And you were there at 8:30?
yeah. There's just that many
Dang.
people. Yeah, there was just that many people.
Yeah, that's a
I just
lot.
want to put this out there. I am not hating on Love Affair Bookstore. I'm not hating on the event at
Mm.
all. I'm just
No, it was
saying
amazing. Just
this is what happened.
yeah.
I didn't get into 11. I had already talked to
I mean,
Maddie
that's
because the drive was long, and so I had like called her and was like, I really think I should get the second half because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I really think this is going to be a huge thing. I really do. And I just, if I'm going to be in Midland all day, I'd rather just be in Midland all day for this event and get all my books signed
Yeah,
and everything. And so I got the second
absolutely.
ticket. Yep, got the second ticket and went ahead and did that. And man, am I glad I did because I've got in and I saw the line for Chantel and I was like, nope. Nope.
Nope.
I that will
That's
be
too
my last
long.
line because I was like there that's gonna take ages.
Yeah,
Because
you'll be in that line forever.
her line and the model's line were like next to each other. So I honestly couldn't
Yeah,
tell
I
which
could
one was
see that.
which until you got closer.
I mean, you
Um,
put hot guys in a room. Of course, there's going to be
yeah.
a line.
So my thought was like, all right, I'm gonna hit everybody else up before their lines get crazy because as soon as all those people come out, they're all gonna go in the other line. So I made a beeline for who did I go to first? I think it was PB. I went to PB first, had him sign my book, took a picture with him, and I was like, I'm gonna be back for the second half. But I was like trying to get all these people signed. So I like went around because they had it where they had it set up. Like PB had his own like banner and it was really cool and his little
Yeah.
team. And then Nikki was there. She's so sweet. And so yeah. So, and
I
I
saw
had,
she put a little sticky note because it
yeah,
said Pbsquamer and it goes
And
with
Nikki. It was
Nikki.
so funny. And she called it like Nikki's Sticky. It was so cute.
I love
Um,
that's what they say. I guess she leaves notes for them, and
yeah.
they're called her Nikki Stickies, and I love that so much.
She was so awesome. Before I went to this event, we had some bookmarks made for Sips and Smut because I was like, it's this dark romance spicy book event. I feel like
Yes.
these people would like what we talk about. So I didn't have very many with me and I brought them. And so I handed one to Nikki. So Nikki has one. And she was like, I will give this a listen. I was like, cool. I don't know if she's following us, and that's totally fine if she isn't, but it was just really nice for her to even take it.
Just to
So
offer?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's just like it's just a bookmark. You can use it for your books. It's fine. Like I just shoot my shot. All right. Shoot the shot.
right. I know it. Well, it was funny because I told you, you had PB do like a shout out for the podcast, and
I
we've gotten
was
so many followers from that. I know it was later,
yeah.
but I feel like we're kind of a big deal. We were joking about this because I said I feel like a big fish, not in like a pond, maybe like a tide pool, and we've decided that we're doing really well on our splash pad.
We're in the
So
kiddie pool. We're the big
we're the
fish in the
kiddie
kiddie
pool.
pool.
We're the big fish in the kiddie pool.
And
I feel like
we
Finding
feel awesome
Nemo,
about
where
it
he's
though. I'm
like,
all about
"Go
it.
play on the sponge beds." That's where I would play. Like, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
I told I told my husband, I was like, "It's like we're going micro viral," and he was like, "That's not a thing." And I was like, "Well, it is. I'm making it a thing.
I'm making anything because
Like, stop raining on
let
my
me live my
parade."
dream. Let me live my
Right?
dream.
You butthead. Let me live my dream with my, few thousand followers. Let me feel cool for 5 seconds
Right. So yeah, so I go
in
to
the kiddie pool.
PB and then the next one I go to because the way it's set up is Corvin King. I about fell over when I saw him. I was just like, just be
I would
cool.
too.
Just it was one of those things where it's kind of funny.
Like,
Like you
be
don't think
cool,
you'll
be cool.
fangirl over a narrator as hard until you meet them, and then I fangirled really hard, and I'm like,
I gotta,
I
so
need to be not, I need to like
if it
not make a fool of myself, and I
if it
wanted
makes you feel better.
what?
I have met one famous person. My sister, do you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Hodor. My sister knows Hodor. Christian Yarn. Another wonderful Irish actor. Love him. Uh, and granted, I was not given warning, and I was in my pajamas with no makeup on, looked like a hot mess. And my sister video chats me, and I answer, and it's Hodor just staring at me. And all I could get out was, "I love you." So as long as you didn't do that,
I did not say
I'm not,
I love you to Corbin King. I just
I'm not cool.
I really enjoy your books, like the books that he narrates.
I couldn't have even gotten that out. I would have been like,
I think I did
"Hi."
really well considering like I was like ah in the inside, but
Oh, I am so not cool. I'm not chill. I am hella awkward. Like, don't put me out in public in front of famous people because I'll just be like, "Ah, I don't know, I'm
I'm proud of
here."
myself for not doing that because there I felt every bit of that inside, and I was like, just be
Well, that's
cool,
good.
be
I can't
respectful,
be cool.
don't. don't be
I
rude.
have no
Like I
filter.
was, I
Oh, I'm
wanted,
not rude. I'm
yeah,
just weird.
I wanted him to feel comfortable. I didn't want to be because some of these people can
Some
get
of these people are crazy.
well. Boundaries are apparently not a thing for some of them, so that's
I
where I'm
never.
like, hmm.
What's a
I was
boundary?
very much like, are you cool if we?
I'm respectful.
I asked him to say something, and I recorded it. Well, he said it to
I
me.
literally died when you sent that to me. I was like, oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I am
Yeah,
deceased.
I asked him, I was like, you don't have to do this. It's if you yeah, he was like, I'm down for it. I was like, cool. So I did it.
Watch
I'm glad
it.
I got him early because you know what, I'll just come back to that whenever I'll go back to round two. But yeah, I'm glad I
Oh.
got to talk to him early and he signed some of my books. But I did tell him, I was like, I am gonna be back because I have more books in the car that I have to switch out because I brought
All
books.
my books. I have more
And I was
books in the
like, I
car,
want him to sign the books that
but
I
my
have.
shopping cart is dead.
My shopping cart died. Like it just didn't work out. So I'm like crazy bag lady hauling
I
books.
freaking love it.
And then after his, like the next one behind him is Jill Remsauer, which
Yeah,
oh my goodness. I started reading her books. They're really, really good.
I'm
We'll definitely
excited
have
because
her
I
on
had
the
not heard of
podcast.
her prior to this. That looks like really, really good.
It's very,
Also,
very good.
he's hot.
And her books, she had special editions there. They were they are all foil with different colors. And it's
Mm.
6 book set. And I think she still has these actually on her website, and they're still on
Okay,
sale. So
remind me because
they're worth
I
it
will go
because
get
it's
them.
like mm, I want to say it's the same price as what I got it there, but it might
Who
not be.
cares? I'll buy
But
it.
I got them for about 100, but it's six
I
books. It's the
that's
whole
that's
series,
really good for six
and it's
and
special
special
editions
editions.
with
Yeah,
foil
with
like,
foil,
and she
that's
signed
a
all of them.
that's a good deal
Like
actually.
she signed all of them. I have all of them are signed by her. And
I
she gave me
love
stickers and a bookmark. I
that.
was like, girl,
I
and
love
I
me
got a picture with
stickers.
her.
Stickers are hot.
Yeah,
Stickers are
I
so
love
fun.
stickers.
I
So,
need to get I got myself a cute cover for my Kindle. So you and I were talking about this. You can see
mm,
I'm obsessed with Beauty and the Beast. We talked about this prior. I would do dirty, dirty things for a library like that.
same.
But I got this because it was like vibing, but it's really pretty and I don't want to put stickers on it. And so now I need to get a plain one that I can put stickers on because I like stickers.
It's mine. I
It's
have a clear
pretty.
back, so it's this is like a little pop-up thing that I got from Book Babe. Designs, I think is what her logo is. I love her.
I
I
love
love her book
that.
stuff. And
You know,
these different stickers that I've got. I have a lot more, but I can't fit them
I
all
love
here.
that. I'm gonna just do a shout out. So anybody, I need more book merch in my life. I don't have enough like bookish things, and I love those. So if you know of good, I like the small artists and stuff. Like send me some Etsy links. Drop a link. I send me the artwork. I wanna like help patronize some local artists that do
Indie
bookish
artists.
things. Yeah, I don't because
Yeah.
I don't want to buy something else. I can buy something off of Amazon any day.
Yeah.
Like I want the cool support other people that, also like this.
Yeah,
So
I
tag it below.
that
I
too.
need to purchase some things.
I want
Plus,
to get a neon sign. So if you know people that make a good neon sign, I want to get our logo. Because I know you have the on-air one. I want our
I know
logo.
that was really cute, but now it's backwards and it's Ria no.
Well, on my view, it actually says on air, so I guess that
Oh,
would.
hey. Well, in my view,
Hey.
it's backwards then because it's Ria no. Like,
So because let's back on track
I
here.
know.
So so after Jill's Ransomwer, she actually ran out of sets. So funnily enough,
Ah, that's good. Good for
I was
her.
like, I had my like card out, like I will pay and I get this shipped, whatever, but I just want you to sign them. She goes, hold that thought. So her and her assistant that she had with her, they came up with a great plan because they had pre-orders there. They sold out by the time I even got to her, and
Yeah.
I like it was within like the first hour or that I actually was in there. So yeah, but yeah, it had started at 9, so there's plenty of people that went in there. Anyways, so uh, she worked with her assistant. They came up with an idea so you could get a wristband and you could pay in advance, and they were gonna get more books because there's a second half. And I was like, I'm coming back for the second half, so
Yes.
that's
Genius.
fine. I'll be here. I want these books and I want you to sign up. So I prepaid And then I got the little wrist, it had my name on it, it had Jill's name on it, and I just would come back and pick up the books because being
Yes.
brought. She lived locally, like about I think it was Lubbock, like 2 hours away. So her husband was bringing
Yeah.
a bunch of
God,
extra
Texas is
books.
so massive.
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge. So her husband was bringing like a ton of extra books to the event because she was selling them. Because once they started
It's
doing
like
that and handing out,
hotcakes.
they were, yeah, she made money. That girl made money that day. So
I'd be
I
like,
went
honey, you could drive 2 hours to bring me.
all these
You know that
books.
giant box of books that we have in that spare room? I'm just gonna need you to grab all those.
Actually, she has like a warehouse from what I saw in her videos. She has like a full warehouse full of her
Of course.
books.
I want a warehouse full of books.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
I
what
don't
she's given,
write,
not her like collection, but still, it's still
but
really
still,
cool.
I want a warehouse full of books that I collect.
Yeah, I would like that too. But so then after that, because the line, because Jill's like line was right across from the massive line of Chantel. So I was like,
Yeah.
so while I was like trying to figure out the line, I was like, hi, bookmark, 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 bookmark. Like, here you go. You guys want to listen to this while you're waiting in line? So they were like,
Hi, I'm nobody. Have this bookmark.
I know,
That's how I would
I
feel.
felt so stupid and awkward. Sometimes I was like, hi, kind of random. Nice to meet you. My name's Jordan. I have a podcast. Would you like to listen? There was a lot of that. I was just like, I really need to work on this. But I didn't,
I
but I'm
love
also
that
like
so
crazy bag
much.
lady, trying to get books, trying to get my stuff signed, trying to have
I
fun.
just
At the same
imagine
time, like,
like I know that you didn't, but all I can imagine is you looking like a homeless woman with your 50 billion bags being like, I'm Jordan, have this bookmark and listen to
get
me
that
talk about
bookmark. Please follow us to give us a listen. Yeah, like,
please
and
help
then,
us.
yeah, that's kind of what I felt like. I was just like, "Rah." And I made
But is
friends
that
in
not the
line.
vibe? I feel like that's such the vibe of book talk people in general. We're all chaotic. None of us have it together. We're
Hmm.
just doing books.
Hmm.
And that's about all we have.
So that's pretty much how that went. And then where did I go
I'm
to after
so
that? I'm trying to
jealous.
remember. Okay, so I went around because I made friends, and so they were some of them were in line. A couple of them were in line for Chantel because they're like, we'll wait in
Yeah,
line. Cool. I'm just trying to get all the other ones, and I know my other friend that I made, Heather, she was with me, and we got
yeah.
separated at one point because she went to one and I went to one. There were a lot of people, so I think I finally
So
made
many
my way back
people.
over to. I made it over to Raya. She was kind of like behind the massive line of Chantel.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not trying to cut. I'm just want to get to Raya. Can I get through? So I had like scooted my way through there because it kind of had to. There were so many people. So I scooted through with my book bags. I was like, hi, I want to buy your
Your 50
books.
billion bags.
And I was like, I want to buy your special editions, your foil.
Hi, I'd like a book, please.
I was like, all your books. And hers came with a leather corset. Yeah, I don't have that with me because I have a lot of books around me right now, but that you can't see because it's off screen. But I have a picture of it and I'll share it with you.
You have
I'll
to
post
post
it
that
later.
because that's really cool.
So it's a leather corset and it fits all of her books in it and it's gorgeous. And I saw her post about it before the event. I just missed the pre-order thing. I was like, she said that she was going to have some there and but they were limited. I was like, sold. I want them. I haven't read them, but I
I
want
have
them.
to have them.
Yes,
You
got
had
them.
me at book
Hi,
corset.
I want your books. I want this, please. And so like I got them. And she signed all of them. And so I want to go back to these kind of events because I'm like, you get to buy their books and you get to have them sign it all in one go. And it's like special edition
Yeah,
stuff. I'm like, this is amazing. So I
I
finally
want to
went around.
go.
I just shimmy my way back through the line again of Chantel and then and the models. And you could tell when things were getting spicy because the models, you could hear like a lot of screaming, like, because girls were like losing it because they took off their shirts. They put on
Oh
masks.
God, I saw that. That's
They put on
unfair. That's
masks. Like I
asking.
looked
That is
over and I was
asking
like,
to
picture,
have a
picture,
medical
picture.
event
Probably not
happen.
good pictures, but I'm just taking them because I'm like, I don't want to miss
Who
it. I'm
cares?
taking
It's
that
a hot
line.
man without his shirt on.
And they were all tattooed and they were
I
ripped,
know.
ripped.
Oh, so I keep talking to my husband and I'm like, how do you feel about tattoos? Like, you should get a tattoo. You should get ripped. Neither one of us are close to that. But a tattoo is more realistic for both of us because when the hell do we have time to go to a gym? Like, okay. But the tattoos.
Oh my God.
They just rip their
And
shirts off. And I'm like, I
they're
would lick every
Australians and they
inch of
had
that.
accents. It was, yeah.
Dead. Dead. And this is why
Wait, no.
I am not cool.
Robbie is not Australian. Kayllum is Australian, right?
I don't care.
No, Kaylee, it would have been Captain Black Guy. I forget his first name. He is Australian.
Black
Kayllum's
guy.
Australian. I forget his. I just know him as that from his handle. I just can't remember his first name for some reason.
Captain
Uh,
Black Guy.
yeah. Uh, he's a male model and he's all from Australia and Kayllum's from Australia, but I think Robbie is
Of
from a different. I think from the UK. I don't think he's actually from.
course not, because
Either way, they all
let's
had
be
accents.
honest, they're
He
not
had
in the.
accents. They had accents. So either way,
That's why I
hot,
can't be cool.
tattooed, ripped accents. Say
I
less.
have to medicate myself before I go to an event like this, just to shut up.
Whew. Anyway, so that was what was going on, and I made my way over to Kate Oliver, and I got in her line, and I was looking at her books and I have seen her books pop up before and I have it saved in my TBR, but I hadn't actually got a chance to like read them. I think I managed to
Yeah,
start them because I was trying to read the books before I got to the event. I got through I've already read all of Shantel, so that
of
was
course. Yeah.
yeah. But I read was working on Luna's, and then I was starting on Jill's, and I still had Kate's, and I was like trying to read them as I was going, and I didn't finish them, but I knew I was like, I already know I'm gonna like this. It's dark romance, right up my alley. Mafia, also
Yep.
up my alley. So I get there, and she only has 15 sets of the special edition green emerald, beautiful covers with gold, and it's black pages
Oh,
with white font. So
I love that. More books need to
I,
do that because that's how I have my Kindle set.
it's beautiful. I was
It's
like,
so nice for my
sold.
old eyes.
Yeah, I was like, sold. I want this.
Peaked at
Um,
32. Already need the special print so that I can read these.
by the time I got there, she only had two left, and one of them was damaged, and that's the one I got because it
I
was,
was like, I will take the damaged one.
yeah, it by damage, it was just like a little bent back, like the back page is bent. I'm like,
Okay, bummer.
I'm already like, "Mwah," with my bags.
I'm already homeless with all of my
I was
bags
like, I'm
here,
already like, it's
so
gonna get a little messed up regardless. Like, it's not fine. I'm fine with that.
it's
And it's
fine.
cheaper, and I need to buy more books, so that's fine. I need to sit. I need to get discounts where I can. So I was like, yes,
You're
I'll
like,
buy this.
help me, I'm poor.
So let's face, yeah. So
That's
she
why I
signed them,
take
and
the
she was so
damaged things
sweet.
too.
And I want to meet them all again. They were all super nice. Every single author I met was amazing, sweet. I love their books. I've started reading them. They're
I
so
just
so
love
good.
that about the romance genre in general. Everybody is so kind. It seems to be like neurospicy people, neurospicy authors, but it's such an inclusive genre that like you could be anybody and go to these events and have a great time, I think.
I agree. It was. It was so cool. I've never been felt like a group. Like you like there's cliques and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like that was like these are my people.
And
I'm
it's like a
found with my
whole
people.
room.
It was like a whole
There's like a
literally
line
room.
of people where you're
Like
like,
these are my people.
are we vibing?
I have
We're
met the
vibing.
peoples. Um and then we
That's the
made it
best part
over
about it.
to BB Easton. Her books had completely
Yeah,
sold out by the time I got there, and
I'm not surprised.
I had been hunting for this because they have two different covers. One is like the four-leaf clover one, which I didn't want. I wanted the one with the model on it because he's going to be there. I want the one with the model on it.
Yeah, then he can sign it.
I could not find it in any store. I went to two different Barnes and Nobles. I went
Yeah,
to three different indie bookstores. They either didn't have BB Easton, and if they did have BB Easton, it wasn't even the Devil of Dublin in any format, like or in any kind.
lame.
So I was really like, because the one on Amazon, it wasn't going to get there in time. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know the reason. Maybe because a lot of other people that were going to this event bought it. I don't know, but it wasn't going to get there in time for me to like take it, and I wasn't
yeah.
wanting to risk it because I want her to sign it. I want her to sign it.
Yes,
I
you're
want the
like,
model
I
to sign it.
try to find one there.
Nope. They sold out before I even got there. Before I even got to
Sad.
that line, they were already sold out.
I'm not
So I was like,
surprised. Yeah.
I don't have, they sold out of your books. I don't have, and I was like, and I couldn't find your books when I went to all these different bookstores. And one on Amazon that I was trying to get wasn't going to get here in time. And she's like, it's totally okay. I get it. I didn't. She goes, I
You're
actually
like,
didn't get
but
the
I'm
books.
really sad.
And so she was like signing book plates and handing those out, like, so you could put it in your book when you finally got it.
That's cool.
And then of course, I'm really happy they had this. since they
That
started.
is super cool. What a cool
Everyone signed
idea.
it. PB, Corvin, Eric Nolan, the models, except for Kayllum. I'll get into that. But everyone pretty
I
much
just love
signed
that
it.
they had that.
And so I went and I did have other stuff. It's called a reading log I got from an indie bookstore. It looks like a library like insert where it shows you like who's checked out a book. But
Oh,
I
cool.
had three of them. I have three of them, and one I put on the top like author's log, and then another one I put narrator's log, and another one I put models and social influencer log. So
I love that.
I had those out, and I had them all signed, and so I had stuff for people to sign. Plus, I had the swag bag, which let me get this out and show this.
God, I
Bag.
love bags.
Look at this bag, so freaking cool. I had the swag bag that they were signing for me too.
I love that so much. Oh, look at the back. Okay,
So they
that's
signed
really
this.
great.
I took
God,
that
you know
around.
what? What is it about tote bags?
I don't know.
Is it a thing in your 30s where you're just like, God, I would donate money. Just give me the tote bag, like NPR. And every time they're like, give us, $1 a month and we'll send you this lovely tote bag. I do it for the tote bag. I buy a bag every time I go to Barnes and Noble too. It's the bags to keep all the books in.
I do not because I'm like I rather get more books than get another tote bag because I already get plenty. I already have too many. That's kind of the problem.
See, I don't. I don't have enough bags.
I had
I don't have enough books either.
I was grateful I had bags because of the book cart that I had breaking down. Wasted money.
You
I
should write a
made my money
strongly
back.
worded review.
Should like our carts.
This book cart ruined my life.
God, was this bag lady all over the place. So, and I met Eric, and I knew Eric Nolan, who was there. He has, done a lot of different audios, but
I
since I
know, I love
couldn't
how he
find,
did Bren Weaver's,
yeah, I couldn't find the book by
those.
BB Easton, Devil in Dublin. I got him to sign. He did Leather and
I'm gonna
Lark
read that.
and
That sounds
Scythe
good.
and Sparrow narration. He did not do
Did he
Butcher.
not do Butcher and Blackbird?
No, Joe
I
Arden
thought
did.
he did. Oh, that's right. That's my bad.
Yeah, so it
But
was
Leather and
both of
Lark
them
is
the
our
first.
favorite anyway, just
Yeah,
because
so
Lark is
and
a chaotic, beautiful unicorn.
yes. And so he did those two. And so I brought those books and I was like, I have two sets for you to sign, one for me and one for my friends. He's like, I'll sign anything you want. So he said, this man,
Sign my
so
boob.
tall. And I took a picture with all of them. So with BB, the model, and Eric Nolan. And then I had it that
That
says,
was,
did you see it? I think I posted it on my Bookstagram one. And
oh
I'm
yeah.
just so tiny compared to them. They're so tall. Both of them are so tall. They're so sweet though. They were very
You
nice.
know what's funny? I saw a video Nikki posted where she was talking about how short she is
Mm-hmm.
and how she was standing next to all of them because she was in flats. Because
Mm-hmm.
God, I think I own one pair of heels. They're like my Christmas heels, so they're my patent leather ones. Everything else is flats. Can't walk in heels. Look like a
Same. I have flats. I
I
don't.
look like a giant hippo that just put heels on. Um, but it was really cute because she was talking about how short she was and how tall these models are and how tall everybody is.
Mhm.
She was like so short. It's honestly itty bitty. I How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Okay. We're like the same. Well,
5'5", 5'6", I guess depending on the shoe I'm wearing. But if I
okay,
have
I
sneakers,
am 5'7", but if you ask my physician, he will tell you that I'm 5'6 3/4. But I like to round. And I think
well,
it's rude that he doesn't round.
I felt really short compared to them.
That's kind of
So
fun though.
it was a lot of fun. And
It's kind
then
of hot. Yeah.
finally I made it over to the Shantel line. And I was there. They were like, "Hey, we're in the line. Come hang out." Because we got separated. I came back. I was like, "Hi guys." They're like, "Hey, you
It's
made it." It's
me.
like we were wondering what happened. He's like, I went to all the lines.
Oh,
I did all the
yeah.
things, and I got the books. And I told them like, "You need to get this book." Cause look, and they were like, "Wow." So we were talking, and then I met friends made other friends and whatever in the line, and we talked and. Then they made the announcement that they were going to have to shorten the line. There was actually quite a few announcements. So what happened was this. While I was doing all the other author signings and trying to get the books and
Yeah.
whatnot, Kayllum got sick, and so
Oh
they made an
no.
announcement on that. So Robbie was by himself, and they took a break because that was a lot. They were out there for a little while, but it was still a lot. There's a lot of people. Um, then they made an announcement because initially the books were unlimited, but baby, they brought
Yeah.
people brought carts. I was like, I got the wrong cart for sure. I saw all these people with the same kind of cart. I was like, where'd you get that? Amazon, here, like this is what it is. Pulled it up, have it saved, and going to get it for my night. I'm definitely going to be
Yeah,
bringing
for the next
two of
time.
them because I'm going to be like, fill one up, take it back into the car, grab the other one, open that bad
Buy
boy.
more books.
Yeah, buy more books. I'm just like, definitely going to do that next time. So, baby, they brought cards. They brought cards. They were carts and carts of books. Uh, it was nuts.
God, it sounds like a dream though.
Yeah, so there was nuts. So they had limited Chantel's signings because there's so many
That's yeah, there's
people.
so many.
So I ended up going to put some books back, and I picked Sheila. They limited to four, and if you were in line to get your book signed, you needed a hand thing to show that you still needed to get your book signed or a
Yeah.
wrist. So I was like, me, raise my arm, I need a wrist. So they wrapped a wrist, and I got a thing for my wrist, and so I had a Jill's band and Chantel's band on my wrist, along with like they gave you bands to show like you're in the book boyfriend bash for the AM. So I had that on
Oh
my
yeah.
so I was looking like a
You
bracelet
really got
queen.
all of the bracelets.
So had all those, and so we were in line, and then they made that announcement of like, hey, we're actually gonna have to move a good chunk of you outside. And the second half was already out there waiting on one side of the
Yeah.
building. So they had us go outside to wait on the other side of the building so it's separated so they knew like
Okay,
this
so
is
this
still
is
from the
when you were
morning.
outside again.
Yeah. Yeah, this
Got
is
it.
why I was outside right by the front because we were right there waiting to go
Yeah,
back
waiting to go
in
back in
to
because
do
it's, well, I'm sure, a
this.
fire hazard.
Well, the other thing was they were like we were definitely past capacity. She needs a break because there's supposed to be like a lunch break in between. So once they cleared out that first cruise, like if you guys have all done this, whatever. They also said, hey, if you didn't get all your stuff signed, stay for the second half because the second half actually didn't sell out from what I understand, and it was a lot less
Nice.
than they thought. That's part of the reason why they
So
opened it
it's
so early for the morning half is because there's so many people that did the
it's
morning half.
everybody wanted to go to the morning.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of, I met people from all over the place. Like people came for this event, like
Oh yeah. I mean,
California,
these kind of things are
Utah,
so
Massachusetts, Maryland,
dang.
North
These are all
Carolina,
up
South
my neck
Carolina.
of the wood.
Like people came to this event just to meet these people, and they were flying in.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it
Wish
was
I had
really fun. It was
money.
really cool
I go
meeting all these
fly.
different people. But so we're outside, we're waiting, and I ordered food. We all ordered something because I was like dying from
Yeah, you to get something. Uber Eats made a ton of money that day.
DoorDash. I had to like wave my guy down because he was like bewildered. It's little Midland, Texas,
He
and
was
all
like,
the
"Oh my
cars
God,
everywhere. I was
what
just
did
like,
I
what's
just
going on?
walk into?"
So they came over, and I was eating, and then finally, as we were getting ready to go in, and then PB left, and we cheered him, and then when they came
Yeah,
back, we cheered him again, and they recorded it, and I'm in that video. Yay, that's why I'm right there. And so we went inside. They did increments of 20 for the Shantel signers to get our book signed. And then I had all this other stuff for her to sign. So I had the books, I had the author's log, and then I had this. So she signed
yeah,
it. Um, so I got all that done. So I was like, yay, got all that. Got a picture with her. She's super nice. And then I decided, okay, I actually I because they gave me another wristband for the PM, but I actually paid for the PM, and I'm like, I'm
yeah,
staying. So you guys can't kick me out because I'm staying. So I went back through, and
yeah,
while we were waiting outside and we got food, I had switched books out. So because I
yeah.
still had books for Corvin to sign that I couldn't bring in because that's just too much. So I switched them out. I think I
Your
could.
bags were full.
Yeah, my bags were very full, and I still had my books for Chantel, and then I think I only got one book that I didn't get signed, and it's just because I was really tired. I was like, it's already heavy, I can't,
Yeah,
I'm just done. So I brought everything else in except one book that didn't get signed by Corbin. But yeah, so I went back in and I went back through his line, and he did another signing for me, and we chit chatted, and yeah, and it was a really cool experience with him. Um. he's really nice, and they're all really nice. And then I went back through PB's line before it got crazy again, because his line was really long too. Everyone's line was really long.
Yeah.
At one point for Corvin, I just looked over. A girl had brought her cart, and it was just full of like Corvin King narrated books. Like she
Dang,
got
girl.
stacks,
She
right?
was
Like
ready.
yeah, she brought stacks of his books. I
Stacks
was
and
like, damn,
stacks.
all right. But
Yeah.
oh,
Hey, she knew what she was there for.
yeah. I was like, damn. And then
That girl understood the assignment.
she got the right cart. Uh, the other, the other thing too is when I talked to him again, when I went back through his line, his voice was like kind of going in and out a little bit, and I was like, "Are
I
you
can
okay?"
only imagine.
Because he's like, "Yeah, yeah." He's like, he was doing okay, but he had been doing a lot of like little voice clips for girls.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, "Oh man, I didn't even think about like a lot of them requesting stuff." I was surprised he did them all, but.
She's like,
He
wait, we
could
could
say
do that?
no, but he was so sweet, so kind that he like did a lot of them. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm just just doing a little voice stuff." So he was very, very sweet. And shout out to
I wonder
Corvin.
what yeah, for real. I wonder what the recovery time from an event like that is.
Probably
Especially for like a
I
narrator
felt
when,
exhausted, and
you
I wasn't like an influencer there. I was just a participant, and
could
I
you
was so tired
imagine?
the next
Because
day.
I'm like a massive introvert anyway. I mean, to like people that much.
It was
God,
and
that's a
just
lot of
really
people.
a lot of sorting out. And so I went to PB's line, and I talked and okay, so Corbin may have offered to be on the podcast. He may have done that, and I was freaking out, and
I
I
was
didn't
freaking
ask
out
him.
too.
I know. I called you later and was telling you, but he offered to be on it, and so that was really cool. And I was having like
It was
a oh
so
my God
fun.
moment. I It didn't occur to me to ask any of them because I didn't think we were anywhere ready for that. So
No, because we're like, I mean,
we're
you and I do this I'm in my home office.
I'm in my
Like,
garage. I'm in the
we're
gym
like
section of my garage.
nobodies from Texas and New Hampshire.
I didn't, yeah. So it never occurred to me to
It
ask.
never would have even occurred to me to ask either.
That's why I was like, I'll stand up book club.
Because I feel like I would be like, why would I set myself up for them to be like, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm no one,
I
actually.
was like, I'm no one. I'm no one. I just have a hobby. It's podcasting
I
about the
just have a
crazy
hobby
books
and
that
it's
you narrate,
books. But
and write
that's
and all this
literally my
stuff.
favorite thing about it is that it's like stuff like that that you wouldn't even think about. And people like Corbin King are just like, yeah, I'll interview me on your podcast. And you're just like,
Yes. Okay. I was so
okay. I
shocked. I was
mean, do
like,
you realize that
uh, yeah.
just, I
He was
mean,
so sweet. And so
I love that.
we're
We're working
coordinating
on
on that
that.
right now. But that,
And
yeah.
I will have
So
to work on becoming a normal human being for that.
but
Or we
I
don't
think
need a repeat of
I'm not
Christian
normal
Arn, but
here. We're
hey,
not normal. But anyway, so he offered that. So then when I
we're
went to
not normal.
PB's line, while I was in Corbin's line, my friends that I made, they were taking pictures with Eric Nolan and all of that because
Yeah.
people were allowed to go back in because of the event. So
Yeah, it was so
they
many
weren't
people and
letting in the second half just yet. But I had my thing, and I'm like, I'm staying. So they were
so
like
you
yelling
are
at me,
not getting
Jordan,
rid of
hurry up and get
me.
over here. And I'm like, I'm talking to Corbin, leave me alone.
It's
So
like, shut up. This is my moment.
but no, they were really sweet, and I'm
No, I
glad
know.
I got over there, and we took a group picture, and then I got my pictures with Eric by himself, and I was like, because I told him like,
That's so
I told him
fun.
Corbin offered to be on the podcast. They're like, that's so great, and then they're like, you should ask Eric. I'm like, so I just asked him because I was like, hi, would you want to be on? would you want to be on the podcast? And he was like, I was like, obviously not now, and you can say no. I was like, it's not, I'm not.
It's not a like I'm
I
not gonna
was
be
so awkward
offended. I
about
am
it.
in
I
fact a
just
no
felt
one.
like an idiot. So I was like, because I was just so shocked after Corbin like offered
I was
that.
just really surprised that somebody else was like, I'd do it.
So I was like, hey,
So
would you
I
want
don't
to be
want you to
on? And
feel
he was
like
like, well, not right now. I was like, no, obviously not right now. No. I meant like later. And he goes, hit me up on my socials. I have not done that yet. I need to do that. I just remembered. But but he said they hit him up on socials. I was like, oh my God. So then I went to PB and I was like,
I'm gonna send him
I
my
need advice.
DM. Be like, I need help. Help me. You're more adult. You're adult. You do this more.
So,
Help.
I talked to Nikki and I asked her for advice and I gave her a bookmark and we talked. And then I told her about like the Corvin. She was laughing at my reaction because I was like, and she's like, you're gonna do fine. I was like, I did it.
But am I?
But am I fine? I don't feel fine. So I went, Nikki,
Like we're gonna have to medicate ourselves for
absolute gem of a
this.
woman. Go follow her. If you're watching this, go follow Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki Kupps. She's so sweet. So she was like, yes, always ask. Just ask. You never, just shoot your shot. You never know. I was like, okay. So I went to PB. Hi, PB. I've
Do you
got a
like
question.
a baby? You'd be like, help me. And they're like, just do it. Spread your wings and fly. And
Yeah,
you're
and then
like,
I'm just like, I'm floundering. I'm on this flying bit.
you'd be like a baby bird just being pushed out of the nest. And you're like, I
And
think I want to
I
fall on my
felt like I was definitely
face.
falling. I was like, I don't know what I'm
But
doing. Because I went up to him and I talked to him. I was like, hi again. So I have a question. I need advice. Because I had asked him the first time around when he was signing my
yeah,
book and everything, like, hey, I actually do a podcast. Do you have any tips? And he was just like, I'm gonna keep
nope.
asking around. I go, that's fair. Because I did just spring this on you, and I'm sure you didn't expect that. That's totally fine. I was like, think on
Well, I
it.
think
I'll come
both
back.
people like come to him and they don't ask for podcast advice. They want his autograph and
Pictures.
everything. And you and I are like, hey, you're very successful with this.
I have questions.
And I
I
have questions. How do I do that?
like
Because I have
what
fun doing this.
so when I came back through and I asked him again and he's like, you need to be consistent, you need to have like guests, you need to do all this stuff. It's like, well, Corvin just offered, so maybe that might become a thing. But what was I saying? My third train of thought just like, oh, so and and then I was just like, so would it be possible to you do like a shout out for my podcast? I go, totally optional, you don't have to do it. And he's like, yes. So he's like, what do you want me to say? He's like, I don't know. I have no plan.
I don't know. I didn't even know this was a possibility.
Like I didn't like I had no there was no like none of this was something I thought about doing at all there. I was like,
You're
I'm
like, honey, I'm
fun.
making this
I'm
up
here
as
to
I
like meet other
go.
people, share some bookmarks with my podcast. Cool. I would just be thrilled if we got like two or three
And
people. Awesome.
right. You and I
So
are just like if one person watches us, hey, we have a great time. We're super fun people,
yeah,
absolute chaos. And if
yeah,
this conversation doesn't prove to you that we are in fact absolute chaos, we're absolute chaos.
yes. So
But we're
when we did the
fun
little like
chaos.
shout out for our podcast, I recorded
Oh
it.
my
He was
God.
so sweet and
It
so
was so
funny.
sweet. He was like, I met
And
this super nice person. He was standing right in front of me.
it was
Like, I
funny,
love this.
and I want to say like he really didn't have to do it. I asked, and he was
No,
kind enough to
because
do
you and I
this.
are both like, we would never expect somebody like you and
I
I are
didn't
just both
expect
that
any of
person.
that.
Like,
I expected
I didn't
none of
expect
this,
that either. I expected,
none of
I
it.
mean, I
I
was
expected
happy that
zero.
you brought bookmarks, and I was like, hey, if you get rid of all those bookmarks, do it. Like,
I did, but it
we
was
are
so
so
like,
like just little babies having fun with this.
yeah,
And I think we
ugh.
both died a little bit from that. Like,
Yeah, yeah, a little bit more than that. I was like prepared to
oh
fall.
yeah.
It was like really hard to like, oh my God, oh
I
my God, oh my
legitimately, when
God.
you
Like I was
called
like,
me
ah.
that night,
So,
I went to and
yeah,
talked to my husband about it, and I was like, I'm gonna freak out. I know that this means nothing to you because he doesn't read the books that we read. He doesn't know the
yeah.
people that I'm talking about. Because he's boring.
Mm.
No, he just he has different interests. He is a gamer. Um, but I was like talking to him about it and like so excited. Oh, because you and I, we are like literally just chaotic people who do this for fun and like to talk about books for fun.
And
And
yeah, yeah, you knew I was freaking out because I called you.
oh, I absolutely was too.
So
Like
I
as
was
soon
just
as you
like,
started telling me this stuff, I was dead.
because I was like, I gotta tell Maddie but I don't want to leave. I want to come back there. So I was like waiting. I was like, I couldn't. Also, service was okay. Like I could do like recordings, but I couldn't like call
Yeah.
and text people too much
Well,
unless I was in a
no, and
certain.
I didn't expect you to do that. I mean, you had
So
this whole day planned.
I went through the lines again. I got more pictures taken. Oh, Lou, I forgot to do this shout out. So shout out to Eric Nolan, BB Easton, and Jered Cerneman again because I did one early, like on my, I did one a different one, but just to shout out like how awesomely kind all of these humans are that were there for this event that were participating and just so cool. So the ones that had to wait outside, like my group that I was in, there was some disgruntledness among
Yeah.
people. Like it's hot, and you know we're
Well,
having
you're
a
in
winter. It's
Texas. What
just
did you expect?
yeah. So I mean, people weren't. There wasn't like hate. There wasn't like
Oh, you're just, you're
there was. But don't
sweaty.
get me
You're
wrong.
hot.
I'm not trying to
You're
be like
tired.
everyone was like mad. There was some people that were mad. Yes. So Eric,
You
BB,
can't please everybody.
no, Eric, BB, and Jered, they came out there and were like doing extra signings and photos.
Oh,
Yeah, so they were out there like, what do you want, Sam?
God.
What do you need? Like they were like signing stuff and doing extra things just to try to like bring
This
people
is my
up.
literally what it is my favorite thing. It's just a community. And the people in Book Talk community are typically very kind.
Hmm.
They're just, I mean, they're the people that like I said, you just want to be friends with them. You wish you had met in high school because you guys would have gotten along so well. And I love watching Smashcast. I love watching PB and Stevie and Nikki's like little things on the side because it's just you watch these things and you watch these people and you're like, man, what a cool person. Like we would have fun. We'd be friends. I feel like I would be friends with them.
Yeah, I felt like
Do
I'd
they
be
think
friends
they'd
with
be
them
friends with
too.
me? Probably not. Cool. So small technical difficulties, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But we were talking about just how kind everybody has been. And I love watching the Smash Cast. I love watching Nikki's stuff and just like you meeting them in person and being like, that's who they are in life. It's
Hmm.
just like people that you're like, man, we would be friends, I think. We could be friends with that. Do they think they could be friends with me? I seriously doubt that. I
I don't
mean,
know. They're so cool and so down to earth, and they're very
that's it.
game for.
They seem very down to earth, which is so fun.
And it also, PB had posted that little video, and he was like, "I think I made it." He hadn't really thought of himself as being like a big influencer. I guess
Yeah.
because he hasn't had like a million or whatever. But I mean, he's got like
It's
300,000.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like you and I, neither one of us wants to be like actually famous. No thanks.
No,
But like with a small group of people, like book talk,
yeah.
sure.
In the
Like
book
these are my
community, I'm fine
people,
with being famous in the book community, but not.
right? Because these it's the people that I vibe with. It's the people that I want to vibe with. I don't want to be out in the world
Yeah,
with my
no,
whole
I'm
life
fine.
on.
I'm fine just
I'm
people
fine with like a little
following
like
us
being in the
for,
kiddie pool. I mean,
yeah,
maybe if we
like,
move to the shallow end, that'd be cool too. But like, I'm not unhappy in the kiddie pool.
yeah, like I'm good here. I would like to go to more events like this, and I would like to go
Hmm.
to a ball,
I
which,
would love to go to a ball. You and I need to do that. We need to plan one
yes, we do.
and do it together. Because I wish I had gotten the tickets for the one in Boston, but they don't have the ball anymore for sale. It's sold out, which I was really bummed about. But we need to do something like that where it's like either like close to you in Texas or close to me in like Boston, New Hampshire, where you
Uh-huh.
can stay at my house or I could stay with you because like
Yes,
we would rather spend the money on books.
so actually, next year for the Book Boyfriend Bash for 2026, they are doing one day as a fantasy ball. At least that's what the owner said.
Yes.
So that's the plan. I don't know if they're still
I've
going to
always
do
wanted to
that,
do that. I've
but
never gone to anywhere where I could cosplay or like dress up because when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of friends. So I just
I
didn't
went
do
to an
that.
anime convention, but I still
I would
didn't
love to do that,
cosplay.
but I would be fun. I went to a Ren fair once with my little sister, and I wish I had dressed up for that more.
Uh-huh.
But it's so fun, and it looks like so much fun because everybody's dressed up and everybody gets really into it, and that's what makes it fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
And
I really want to do something like that. I gotta get like a costume.
yeah, I there's a lot of places to sell dresses. There's actually a lot of influencers out there that that's what they do. They just go to balls, fantasy balls, bookish balls. I call them bookish
That'd
balls
be cool.
because
Bookish balls.
I feel like, yeah,
Bookish
some of them
balls.
are most of them are based on a book, from what I gathered, like
Yeah, it's
some
all
kind of
like,
book.
like it was like the night court ball and
Hmm. Or like it's a Fey ball or
yes.
Villains and Vixens ball. That one was actually in
Mm,
Grapevine.
that sounds fun. I think it'd be fun to be a villain.
That's what I'm saying. Like they do have balls around us. I just didn't
Mhm.
know about them. And then when I did know about them,
I didn't either. Yeah. I
I
didn't
didn't
have anybody to
know.
go with.
Well, I don't mind going by myself. It's just I need to plan in advance because I have kids and we got to schedule and we have to
Yeah, you have
work.
to
And then I'm
schedule
like, I
and
got to schedule all that out. When I did find out about a lot of them, I didn't have time to schedule.
I
Like,
know. And the tickets are not cheap to that kind of
no,
stuff,
that's the other thing. It's like you
which
gotta
is you really
think
kind of
it
have to
out.
shell out. You gotta plan this ahead of time, especially
Mm-hmm.
like the balls. A lot of times it's going to require some travel, maybe a hotel room,
Mm-hmm. That's
something
why I'm
like that.
trying
Because
to
I mean,
find all the ones in Texas.
yeah,
So. Like
I
there's
know. I
some
need to
book
find some in
events.
Boston because I could get my bestie to go with me. I
Hmm
could not drag my husband. I couldn't get him into a costume. I would pay big money to watch him go to a fantasy ball and just be like, where am I? Which is weird because he's into like anime and all of that.
But
But
being
he's
in a
never,
fey fantasy type worlds, unless it's like I could think maybe dragons, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm actually surprised I didn't see one for Fourth Wing, a Fourth Wing ball. I feel like
oh yeah, that'd
that
be an
would be
interesting one.
interesting to see. But either way, I feel like a lot of people that wouldn't know it would go and be like,
Yeah,
"What is this?" and just be
it
confused.
is a bunch of unhinged people having fun.
Mm-hmm. Unhinged Sparkle. That's what we're calling them.
Oh, yes.
The Unhinged
I
Sparkle.
love that. Speaking of unhinged sparkle, um, Bren Weaver, I mean, we love Bren Weaver
Mm-hmm.
anyway. But I saw that she did an event and somebody came dressed up in an inflatable raccoon costume.
That's awesome.
And she was like, "You look amazing." It
Yeah.
was great. So, but it's
Well,
a really fun community, and I'm so glad you went. I hope that we get to do more events. I hope we get to do some events together. Like now that we plan things out better, and
well,
then
well,
go.
here's the other thing. We could actually be influencers there. So there, well, I was reading a lot of
I
different
mean,
ones after
hey,
this
reach
event.
out. You can support us.
I was
Support my
reading a lot of
dreams
them.
to go to a fantasy ball, please.
Yes. Well, I was reading a lot of the stuff on their different sites. You don't need to have like a gazillion followers. You could
Well,
have
that's
like
good because
between
we qualify then.
1 to 5, at least over 1,000, I think is at least the minimum requirement. You have to have something like that. But I feel like that would be really cool. And we could just, I don't know. I don't know how that would work because we're a podcast and I don't know how we would do it there, but it would be
I
fun
would film
to
it.
figure out.
We got cell phones. It's the modern age.
Well, I mean, we would take
I
like
know. It
stuff
would
and
take
take
things
videos,
and
but I would like to actually interview some of these authors and talk to them.
oh my God, that'd be
That would
so
be
fun. I think
cool.
we like what PB and Nikki were telling you, just reach out because they have people on their podcast that they interview, and that is so cool. And
Hmm
like what we were talking about, it's you just realize how cool this community is and how willing everybody is to talk to people because it's all things that we're all so like obsessed with
Yeah.
that it's just any opportunity that you can get to talk and vibe with somebody about books, you're taking it.
Yeah. No, I agree. So that's why I'm trying to reach out more and we'll see where that lands us. But the book Boyfriend Bash in Midland, Texas was extremely fun. I met so many wonderful people, all the people that participated, the event staff, the owners, they're all very lovely
It's so
people.
cool.
And I'm glad that they put that event together in Texas, in Midland, Texas even. It's just so cool that more and more book stuff is happening near me.
Yeah.
And actually I can't buy plane tickets left and right. I could drive
No,
though. I could
right?
drive. I could drive places. I just have to plan it out.
Don't, God,
So
don't drive to Boston. We have to drive
no,
to for
no, not doing that.
Thanksgiving
No,
down to
I will
Georgia,
fly to
and that's going to
Boston.
be an 18-hour drive with two kids. So,
No, no, no. But my point is that there's stuff happening in Texas where I could actually drive to.
yeah.
So I'm pretty excited
And
about
Google it.
that.
I think there's a lot of stuff because it's gotten so popular. See what events are in your area, like to the people, to the masses that listen to us chat. Um,
The,
because there's a lot of things going on
there
that you
really
wouldn't
is. There
necessarily
a
think. Yeah,
lot. There's a lot of stuff
it's a
happening.
big thing right now, and it's a great way to make friends and get out of your house
Yes, I
and do
really
something for
hope it
yourself.
stays being a thing. I don't want it to be like just a
Yeah, I
trend.
don't
I
want
hope
the
this just
the
stays.
next
I would
trend.
really want it to stay. So I hope
I
so.
hope so. And honestly, I think the fact that it stayed this long post COVID, I think is really a testament to how it's gonna kind of be around, I hope, for a while.
Well, there's a lot of bookstores opening left and right too, like independent bookstores, and I'm so thrilled to
Uh,
death that that's happening. So,
I am too. There is something about going into an independent bookstore. Not, don't get me wrong, love myself a good Barnes and Noble,
mhm.
but like I love the niche bookstores that you go in and it smells like an old bookstore and it just mm, I
It's
just
like a
want to
warm hug.
rescue all the
Like a
books from
warm
there.
hug from all the books. Like it's just peace.
It's
It's
just the
really what it
best.
is. So I I love going to the bookstores, and I have my particular favorites, the romance one. So I'm pretty excited about all that. And
That's so fun.
yeah, but yes, so
It was a
the
good
Love
time for
Affair,
you.
yeah, the Love Affair bookstore in Midland, Texas. If for whatever reason you're in that area, I highly recommend going visiting them. Their store is actually really nice. I went and visited it. It's really cute. It's on a, it looked like it was mainly dark romance, honestly, which is my favorite genre. So out of
I
the
know it
book.
is your
So I was
favorite.
just like, it was right.
You really
I just
taught
had
me into
spent
it.
so much money at the event. I couldn't really buy anything else. So, but yes, Book Boyfriend Bash. Look for it. I know they're gonna probably put it back on Eventbrite, but you can check their website. I know they put a small little announcement recently that says it's gonna be in August of 2026 instead of October. So, and it's gonna, and I
August in
know,
Texas?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but they did say they already rented out an arena. It's called a Horseshoe Arena there, and it's like 60,000 square
Ooh.
feet, so it's going to be massive and way bigger than their first one.
Okay,
So
yeah,
they're,
we're gonna have to you gotta send me the dates. August is my oldest, her birthday's in August, so hopefully it's not
they don't have dates yet. They
but
just have the month and the year. So
hey, I'll take
I've
that.
been
But
keeping an eye on it because
yeah,
I'm
keep
like,
an
I
eye on
want in
that.
on
Well,
this. So.
I want in on it. It sounded like you had so much fun. I was bummed
And
that
I feel like if we
I
do
couldn't go.
this, we need to go to the ball and we need to go
Heck
the
yeah.
morning and afternoon because I'm sure
Do
the
it
kids
all.
will still because they're gonna have more authors is what they said. So
Yeah.
it's
Well,
gonna
it
be
seems like it was
packed.
really well received, so it's gonna be
I'm
big.
gonna buy probably both the ball and I'll probably buy tickets for both again just because I'm like I want to have all of it. I want all of it.
Heck yeah.
And I'm definitely gonna have to save money because I know I'm gonna buy a lot of books. Oh, and we're gonna have to have each our own like book carts. So,
Yes. Not the
and
crappy one.
that's a crappy one. And I did talk to the owners about it a little bit, but we might be able to go as influencers as well, so we could see about how that what that looks like.
Nobody has ever identified me as an influencer in my life.
Same. So I mean, we would be because they had a podcast that was supposed to go that ended up backing out last second, and we could go. And I'm not backing out, and I know you wouldn't.
Our line would be so small.
I would be fine with that because then it
So
gives
would
us more
I.
time to go get things. But at the same time, I think it would be cool just to even go. Like, I
Oh my
don't,
gosh, yes. We would have so much fun.
yeah, it would just be cool to even go. I mean, if we're not going to
It
be
would.
an influencer, great. If we are going to be an
I could
influencer, cool.
I will be your influencer. Just take my advice with a grain of salt. Because I might lead you off a cliff.
Yeah, we're just having fun. This is so much fun. But
This is
yeah,
fun. We have
so
a good
book boyfriend
time. But
bash.
yes,
That was the book
amazing.
boy. Yeah,
Look for the dates for next year.
yeah.
Plan on going.
So that was the book boyfriend bash for 2025. Definitely look at for their dates. Go on their website, follow them on social media. The owners are lovely, the staff is lovely. Everyone was awesome. It was just really good. Um, so I'm very excited about next year. But yes, so that was
That was
the
it.
boyfriend bash. That was it. All right. Until next time.